planting some canola here with our Russian drill. At least I think this is Russian. I have no idea exactly here. Some sort of drill here. Unfortunately, it doesn't fertilize, but it is working on planting here. We do have that little missing section over in the corner there. Just planting by manual driving here. I have no course play. Not even any markers on this particular unit here. We do have the disc still going there. I don't know what, maybe a third of the field left to go there, something like that. Not a whole lot. So I figure we should be safe over here planting this side of the field. I'm not going to go around the headland again. At least I'm not going to. Maybe I don't know what, throw a hard worker on this here at some point. We'll see how it goes. Once the disc is down there, doesn't have a whole lot left to go. Also working on tending out the field over there as well. Once the disc, or probably the disc, once the disking tractor is done, I'm going to switch that one, put that one on our tedder that we have. We got the Vermeer tedder there, and we can start tedding out that field. Kind of waiting on tractors here at this point. And I'm not sure I want to buy another tractor just as of yet. I mean, yeah, obviously when we got more than enough money for it, but I do want to get into some cows here, so kind of what I'm saving that money for. We're a couple episodes behind where I was hoping to be, everyone. Again, as I mentioned here, last couple episodes, we kind of updated our version of the map, so that's kind of what happened there. Kind of repeating to some extent what we already done, although we're doing it differently. Although the grass field, I guess, is technically the same. That hasn't really changed a whole lot. This field, though, has changed. I think it's a different texture, too, everyone. Different texture. I think I mentioned that last episode. Looks like a different texture on the field. Planting texture, that might be about the same. Might be. Actually, rather interesting, everyone. If you look at the dirt texture, I just happen to think of this here. Looking at that dirt texture there, everyone, looks like there's an awful lot of material in that, like, straw or something, right? Seeing as how we actually baled this field, everyone, you wouldn't think there'd be that much material in the dirt, would there? I just happen to think of that. I mean, I like the texture. Everyone looks pretty nice if you ask me, but I just happen to think of that. Doesn't seem real realistic, though, if we actually baled the material that came off this field. That would be cool, everyone, if Giants could actually incorporate some of the variability like that, though, everyone. Okay, if you bale the material that came off the plants on here, obviously that's not going to be going into the soil that's on the field. So, yeah, a little bit different dirt texture should be applied. And actually, you know what, speaking of soil there, everyone, have I mentioned in the videos yet? I don't know if I mentioned this in my videos yet, but for those of you who have not seen it here, Giants, and I'm not sure how this is going to work, but apparently it sounds like they will be implementing soil types in the game. For those of you who have not seen it, there's a blog post over on the Farming Simulator blog there. You can check that out. I did link that in my Facebook page too, by the way. Like I said, suggest checking that out in case you're curious, but apparently they're going to be in partnership with John Deere and someone else. I forget the name of the other company, but another company. They are working on implementing soil types. So you actually have different types of soil on a map. Now, as far as I understand it, everyone, it's not actually going to change the look of the map at all. It's just it's going to affect, I guess, how plants grow and yield and stuff. I'm assuming it would affect the yield. I don't know. It's a little bit unclear to me at this point, as to what the different soil types is actually going to do in the game. Other than, like I said, it doesn't sound like it's actually going to change the look of the map at all. Which is kind of too bad. You think, okay, sandy soil versus heavy clay versus whatever dirt type, right? A little bit different look on the field, but I don't think that's the case. And then apparently they're going to have some sort of machine you can use on the field. Like a little coring type tool, I'm assuming, and it'll tell you, okay, you got this type of dirt here, that type of dirt there, and you can literally go over your field and scan the field and see what kind of dirt type you have. Now, I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with the information after that, everyone, but I guess we'll have to wait and see, right? Not sure when this is getting implemented into the game either. They did say for Farming Simulator 19, if I understood it correctly, so this is not like some new feature for some new game that's coming out at some point. No, this is apparently going to be for this game. And then, of course, some of that too begs the question, at least in my mind, what about all the other maps, modded maps, stuff like that, or, you know, map makers, mod authors? We're gonna have to go back and, you know, if you want that feature on the map, have to redo a little something? I don't know. Guess we'll have to wait and see, right? At least from what I was seeing, everyone, looking at it, it looks like it's probably going to be another mask layer that's applied to the map. That's kind of what it looked like to me, I'm assuming. Could be wrong in that, but... So you could essentially, like, paint your mask and... Okay, you're going to have this type of soil over here based on that, and that type of soil over there based on that, right? That's what it looked like to me. Don't quote me on that one, but just from what I've seen. Actually planting this field fairly quickly here. Not using a whole lot of seed. That's good. Oh, the weeds are coming up already? Really? Come on now. Haven't even finished planting the field yet. About as bad as Seasons mod. Well, up and down the field we go. Manually driving. Yep, none of our vehicles have GPS on it yet. I know, it's terrible, Evan. It is terrible. Really is. Really is terrible. No GPS, I'm telling you. How's one supposed to do any farming without GPS? And for anyone wondering, by the way, yes, everyone, you could definitely add GPS to a tractor like this in real life. I don't know that there really is a limit as to what tractor you couldn't add it to. Other than you probably have to have power steering. That's probably the one limit. The tractor does have to have power steering. Although I've wondered if your tractor doesn't have it, there's probably ways around that too, i.e. bigger motors, but for the most part, I think that's kind of like the requirement for like most of the modern GPS systems. You do have to have power steering. Articulated tractors might be a bit of an exception there, everyone. Although I would imagine you could probably steer those from the wheel as well. But a lot of times, as far as I know, they like to tie into the actual hydraulics of the articulation on the tractor. And that, of course, requires certain types or certain type of hydraulics as far certain type of hydraulic system as far as I know. There's what, open center, closed center, something like that. It looks like the 4020's making its rounds on the field there. I think it looks like he's working from the top down, I'm guessing. Ooh, what's up with that bar in the front there? That didn't quite look right. Now, so far at this rate, everyone might end up actually planting the entire field herself here. Not even have to get a hired worker on this. Well, we'll see once. Looks like that disc is about done. I think he's maybe on his last pass or second to last there. And like I said, we'll stop him. We'll throw a hired worker on this, everyone. And we're going to go get that tractor. That's an Oliver 1900, which might not be staying with us, by the way. I mentioned this when we bought that tractor, and it's a little buggy. Just a little buggy. I think as long as we're not in it, it's okay. I think when we go to that tractor, then the that looping lure error occurs, and those are never good, everyone. Never good. When you see those, run fast. Oh, it would help if you lower it down. Right. Okay, is that disc done? Oh, he's turning it around yet. Okay, I bet you, of course, they must think it needs to do one more pass yet. All right, we'll just keep going on the plan here. Once Coursplay's done there, well, like I said, we'll switch over here, and I'll just actually what I might do, Evan, is I might bring this planter over to the opposite end of the field there. That where the disc is there is a straighter edge on the field. That seemed like that worked out pretty good the first time around on the old version of the map when I planted corn on the field, everyone. actually a hired worker. Put a hired worker on that. Didn't miss anything. I was like, whoa, a hired worker didn't miss nothing. Like, oh, since when does that happen, right? Even, getting to this section here where it kind of jogs over a bit. Everyone's a little bit angled, right? Hired worker planted that just fine. I was like, ooh, that's kind of surprising. Not, not expecting to see a hired worker be able to do that, right? Okay, should be seeing a message any moment here that course play is done. I think it looks like course play actually is done. Just, it's the last row. It's got to always go, over it again or something like that, seems like. Okay. Well, I guess I better finish this row here then. Could just about finish the field. You know what? We might just do that, everyone. Should we just finish? We might just finish this field because I'm going to throw course play on the rake there probably. And then we can finish planting. It's not a half bad idea. Might just do that here. The plant seems to be going pretty good. I don't remember what the width on this planter was here again. It's not terrible, so... And even driving by hand here, no GPS. That's going all right. Going all right. We'll get to the end here. We'll stop that worker here a minute. Okay, there we go. Yeah, shall we just maybe finish this ourselves? Well, we'll at least get a hired worker going on this end for a little bit, everyone. Just get as much done as we possibly can. Kind of trying to keep it moving here a little bit. Okay, hired worker, we're just gonna... A little bit overlap here is not gonna hurt. Trying to get this lined up somewhat straight. That looks pretty good to me, I think. Gotta remember, it does jog in just a little bit towards the trees there on that other end. It's not quite straight. It's close, but not quite. Okay, let's stop you. Got your earplugs in, everyone? I hope so. Loud tractor. Okay, and where should we park this disc? I don't know, maybe right in front of the shed here. Gotta say, I kind of like this disc here. I have one nice looking little smaller disc like this. Seems like it's perfect size for the farm we have right now. Okay, there we go. And yes, gotta say, I like the old cinder blocks on it there. That does look pretty nice. That, of course, was an idea we had with the John Deere 7000 seeder there as well. And at least up until that point, never had seen that done before with the cinder blocks. So, the John Deere 7000 seeder was the first time I'd seen that done. And this, when I say done, I mean this is something I did here. Wind Farm here modeled the cinder block for me. And then it was something I added to this John Deere planter. It needed some sort of jack or something, right? So, yeah, cinder block it was. Okay, this tractor does not quite look like the proper tractor for raking with, does it? Speaking of raking, where is the rake? Oh, hey, right, it's down here yet, isn't it? We drove right past it. We probably don't have any sort of repair spot on here, do we? Or not really looking for repair, but customization, and maybe take some duals back off. Maybe need to look into my mods and just see what's what I got for like some sort of, quick little something I can put down for customizing vehicles and stuff. Might kind of come in handy, right? Like in this case, if we're gonna do some raking, probably don't need the duals on. Ew, you's not gonna attach. Ew. Okay, well, there's always that, isn't there? My goodness, anyone see where the planter is? Yeah. I knew I shouldn't have hired a worker on that one. I knew it. Okay. Out of curiosity, is the error message? Oh, my goodness. Yep. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Error messages are rolling. What are you doing in here, hired worker? Oh, my goodness. I think we had the same problem with the John Deere 7000 seeder, too, didn't we? We hired him. He went and turned the wrong way. Like, why would he turn that? There's that part of the field's already planted. Oh my goodness. Horse plant. Come on now. I wonder if that Oliver will pull this planter here. We might just give that a try here, everyone. I think, will this tractor attach to that rake? Let's find out. Not sure why the Oliver wouldn't attach. Don't know what kind of hitch that is, but apparently it's not the right kind. Hopefully that axle can hold up in there. Yep. Axle looking good there, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. It does attach, but it's not going to work. Okay. Okay, so that's why that attaches that way. That, oh, what kind of attacher point is? I don't remember what kind of attacher point that is, but, yeah. Okay, that's not going to work. So we're literally going to have to pull this with the 4020 and only the 4020. Well, that's just slightly annoying, isn't it? Just slightly. Okay, so much for that, everyone. So much for that. I wonder if I, switch tractors with the 4020, maybe? How much more does the 4020 have to do? Go look. You know what? He's almost done. He doesn't have that much sense. We're going to leave that, everyone. I'm going to leave that. We're just going to go back to planting. Yep, back to planting. And we're going to have to get rid of that Oliver at some point, apparently. Like, are there any good Oliver tractors out there? Might have to ask a certain someone. Certain someone might know. That certain someone, I'm sure, knows who I'm talking about. I'll get back to planting. On the straight edge of the field, too. Wonder how long I can keep this straight. Oh, boy. Actually, you know, I'm thinking about the Oliver tractors. There's another someone that might know in the comments, too, that's usually pretty good with mods. Jim there, he's always leaving comments with mods or suggestions or just general knowledge of what or how mods are supposed to work. Or maps, in this case, sometimes, too. Speaking of comments, everyone, maybe we should go read some comments here a moment. Come on, comments load. Let's go. Okay, Dana was saying, awesome video, Randy, keep up the awesome work. Hey, thank you very much for that. Carter was saying, great video. Thank you very much for that as well. Hey, speaking of Jim, we just mentioned him here. Here's a comment from him. Let me turn around here a moment before we read it. And keep in mind, everyone, when I'm reading these comments are a little old because I do pre-record. Someone forgot to lower the planner here. I do pre-record the weekend episodes, so if you hear your comment right and you're like, wow, I left that like a long time ago, it's probably because you did leave it on about a long time ago, but a couple days ago at least. And this wise, too, at least on the weekend, everyone, I don't get to the most recent comments typically. Unless on Monday, I can still get to them. Yep, sometimes we do. Anyway, on to the comments here. Jim was saying, great video as always. Keep up the great work. Glad to hear you're downloading the official version of the map. All your silos on the map should work with the official version. I don't know about all of them. At least the one on this farm does now. The harvest store silo on your farm is a fermenting silo, and it should work in the official version of the map. If you are planning to do sheep in the map, I highly recommend you download the Lone Oaks Sell Points pack from Giants Mod Hub and use the Green Oak Woolen Mill Company from this pack. Sell your wool. Oh boy, gotta watch where we're going here. A little off track. Here. As I said before, it's kind of hard to read comments and drive at the same time. No GPS, you know. Dreadful. Millennial problems. They're terrible. They're terrible, I tell you. As I was saying a moment ago there, you know, about Jim having good suggestions for mods and such. Sounds like a good one to follow there. And he did provide a link, too. That's always very much appreciated. As I've said before, lots of people like to suggest mods and then sometimes don't provide any location or link or whatever it is. Like, where does the mod come from? At the very least, saying where the mod comes from helps, or either that, even providing a link is always, of course, like I said, very much appreciated as well. Farm Boy was saying, I bet you also did not know that Kubota also owns Great Plains. They also partnered with a Versatile to make their biggest tractor yet, the Kubota M8 191 or the M8 211. And Versatile is now trying to get into the smaller chore tractors as well, which might be why these companies have partnered together. Kubota wants bigger. Versatile wants to expand and try to get into smaller chore tractors. Kind of makes sense, I suppose. At least as far as Kubota goes, you do see some Kubota tractors around where I live. They're typically, as Farm Boy was saying, chore tractors. They're I don't know if I even go as far to say farm chore tractors. I've been more like hobby type chore tractors, right? Don't see very many farmers actually using Kubota tractors. I don't think they're very common, at least as far as actual farmers go. But as far as like, just a small, I don't know, what's the word we're looking for here, people that need a smaller tractor just for around the yard house type work, right? That's where the Kubota tractors are probably the more popular option, or one of the more popular options, maybe I should say. Mason was saying, no GPS is a millennial excuse. Glad to see the 6-row planner again. Great job. Hey, thank you very much for that there, Mason. No GPS. No GPS. It's terrible. Terrible. Carrie was saying that in order to store canola, you need to put down your own bins on the map. They do not hold... Wait, bins do not hold canola? Really? That's interesting. The map author says that they don't hold canola because canola is not growing in that part of the country. That would probably possibly make sense. What? Really? They actually do not hold canola. That's interesting. That would have potentially everyone explained why the bins actually did not work then. Not so much that the person that sent me the map actually broke anything. It's just they don't actually hold canola. And here we are planting canola. Well, the only reason we're planting canola is because I wanted to see if canola... Wait a minute. This map... Why would this map have canola straw then if it's not set up to... I guess we'll find out. Right? Little Jimmy was saying the Russian disc you're using is on the official mod hub. I think I mentioned that before, didn't I? In case I didn't, according to Little Jimmy there, he's saying that the disc we're using there is on the official mod hub. Okay, there we go. Finished up. Should be the last pass here, right? This will about do it. There might be a little strip of shame here. Yeah, I think there might be a strip of shame. It's going to be close, everyone. It's going to be close. How good's my driving? Ooh, not good enough. Nope, strip of shame. Try not to get 2 strips of shame, everyone. You don't want a strip on each side. Actually, you know what? No, we are ending up on just like the narrowest of strips, everyone. I mean, like the narrowest. Oh, well. Goodbye, weeds. Planting over you. Tommy was saying, Do you know what it means to keep the current steering in advanced settings in course play? Keep the current steering. I do not, and I'm actually not sure. Oh, advanced settings. Keep the current steering, huh? I do not remember seeing... I'm not sure what he means by that, because I don't see that option in here. Auto drive, reverse, first, combine, always harvester, ridge markers, use fertilizer. I mean, I can look at these options and tell you what most of these do, but I'm not sure on that one that Tommy's asking about. I wonder if that's something in the newer version yet. Maybe I should update my version here again. 6.5 at the moment for developer. And no, everyone, I still am not downgrading my version of Courseplay. I am still using that version of Courseplay here, which has very, very bad grain carting, combine unloading. It's absolutely dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Looks like the perfect spot. Straight ahead. Well, straight back, actually. Kind of dark in here. There we go. Okay, looks good. We'll just leave that right there. And yeah, I can't really windrow with this tractor, can I? Oh, it should pull the baler, though, I would think. It should do that. Give that a try. Still trying to think, everyone, if I'm missing something for this map, too. Or did I actually buy everything back here yet? I think I did. Seems like I'm missing something. I'm just not sure what. Okay, no sense getting the baler going, though. We kind of need to get the tedder going. Oh, speaking of tedder, he is done, isn't he? Yes, he is. Okay, excellent. Disconnect or not. Stop that. I don't want to disconnect that down here. We'll bring this back up to the, maybe put it in the shed or something. Then we'll bring Courseplay down here, get Courseplay going on raking this. Let's see what's your... We need to save that. At least not for now. Need to spray that field here as well. Yes, should do that. Put that there, I guess. We'll have to kind of figure out how we're going to arrange stuff in the shed. Again, like I said, there seems to be plenty of storage on this shed. We got this drive-through shed here. We got the kind of an open front shed over here. At least some of it's open anyway. We got the trailer. We also got the great big barn here. You can go into some parts of that. I don't know if we can get into all of that or not. I think you can. I think. So there's a nice shed there. Well, barn in that case there as well. So lots of places to store your and hide your equipment in on this farm here. Okay, come along, rake. We got some raking to do. Okay, let's see what's here. Oh boy. Course generation here. Field. Nope. We gotta go load that course up, don't we? That's right. Grass field 1. And we go to course generation. Currently loaded course. 3 headlands probably pretty good. Nah, let's do 4. Yes. 4 headlands seems pretty good. Again, when it comes to headlands, I just kind of try to guess, like, okay, how much space is the tractor going to need to turn? I don't know, 4 headlands? Sure. Seems pretty good. I might as well ride along, right? Ooh, that's a pretty good size windrow. Okay, then. Yeah, that is a good size windrow. Well, with that, everyone, I think that seems like a pretty good spot to wrap it up here for this episode. I'm going to let Courseplay finish this. I might even start bailing it here between episodes. We'll see once here. But on that note, everyone, thanks for watching. Comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And, of course, if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do that as well. And, of course, a thumbs up on the video there is always very much appreciated as well.